Gang, 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 gang. So what it is, what it do. What it is, what it do. Welcome back to the channel. Today is Saturday, so you know what that means. BackTest Saturdays. You know what I'm saying? So today we're going to be back testing all 3 of these today. Okay? 3 of them. We're gonna do last week's price action. And when I come off of this, I'm gonna do like probably like the rest of the month. Probably for GJ though, and I'll try to do EG as well. Cause honestly, I'll try because I have other stuff I have to take care of. But if you see me get some more free time, then I'll definitely crank out EG as well. Okay, so yeah. 1 second, let me pull up the chat. And, Alright, so let's get it cracking. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take off this week's price action, and then I'm gonna analyze for this week, and that's how we gonna get it on it popping. Let me see something though. How can what is this? Share. Copy. Oh shit. I know you're like, yes, nigga. Alright, so let's get it on and popping. So what I'm seeing is last week we had bullish close, right? So we had a bullish close. Yeah, I'm sorry if you're a new user. I'm sorry, I'm just pretty tired. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to. Yeah. So we had a bullish close last week with as you can see, it seems like we have some bullish momentum going to the upside, right? As you can see from what we had was low. You could almost say it's a higher low, or you could just say it's a level low. Actually, I'll say it's a low because it's made at the same levels. Okay, so then over here we have a higher low, right? Price close higher than that one, so in definitions, in layman's terms, it is a higher low, and this made a higher high because we built this recent high over here. And yeah, so we were in some sort of bullish move, and we had bullish momentum for the past 2 previous weeks. Okay, bullish close. Yeah, we had the sellers up here, but bullish close nonetheless. Then this one I confirmed, putting in this candlestick pattern. I think it's a morning star. For me, it's a bearish variation. Okay, and then we put this in, so you can expect to see some bullish momentum or continuation. Okay, and if we really continue, maybe we could tap this or whatnot if there was real strength to come this week. But this is the weekly, so can't really say that, you know. To get there, we have this weekly as the close above here. That's the first form, and this is a monthly, so it's a strong resistance area. So we drop on the daily. So from the daily, what I'm seeing is, like I said, bullish movement, right? Came up, made a high, Now, could possibly see is for this to continue up some sort of higher low form and then to the upside, right? Possibly, okay? Because on the 4, what I have here, and if you, I think I said this last week Sunday, because like I said, I stream Saturday mornings, back test the previous week, and then Sunday mornings, which will be tomorrow, I also stream my markups for my predictions or my analysis for the upcoming week. So we forecast and then we review, forecast, review, forecast. Okay. So anyway, like I said here, I have structure being broken right here. When I say structure, I mean the 4-hour uptrend. And as you can see, well, these lines I mark as my structure points. So this is a higher low, this is a higher low, right here as well. This is another one, and this is the most recent one. As you can see, we broke this area. For people who like to watch wicks and consider wicks lows, we also broke that area. Okay, but for me, we broke structure when, for me, I consider candle closes, and as you can see, as a candle closes right here and right here. So I think that's where support truly is. Okay, and then I mean there's more in here too, because you can see price still pushed, but nonetheless, price found support like right here. Okay, and so to confirm that break was this initial candle breaking through, but it was confirmed when this bearish candle closed below the area as well. So to me, in layman term, that means 2 candles or 2 bearish candles closed below the support, and to me that is a strong confirmation of broken support. Okay, or structure, since we're talking structure over here. Okay, so what I'm waiting on is, well, I can't put this here yet because candles aren't opening or closing, right? So what I'm waiting on is, I am waiting on a new, to confirm the downtrend, that is, or the break of trend, which is the break of the uptrend. I'm waiting on a new structure point to form, or lower high to form. Now that can come here, or that can come here at 61.8, or even up here. But nonetheless, I'm waiting for that to tell me, okay, yes, we are in a downtrend. Because we already got the first sign of the break, which would be the lower low forming. So to confirm a new downtrend would be the lower high. Okay, so yeah, so let's play the candles and let's see how they go. We're in the 4. We'll play fast forward a little bit. So as you can see, price is coming up, coming up, coming up. Bam, bam. So what we have here is, so what I'm seeing is, like I said, new lower low, right? And it seems that we might have put in a possible higher high right here, a lower high right here. Now to confirm that, what we could do is, one, we see the signal here, or the information off the 618, by the way, or in Daniel Savage's golden ratio zone. Okay, but what we can, a way to confirm that structure probably to the downside, is to check the lower time frames to see if the uptrend, which is this movement right here, has been broken. Okay, so far on the 1 hour, I don't really see a break yet, because this is our most recent low or higher low, and we didn't break that yet. Okay, so we're going to 30-minute. I'll let it play too. We're going to 30-minute. Yeah, so I'll watch this down to 30 minutes and see what happens around here. Okay, so like I said, we're putting in a low. But reason why I would come on the 4 hour, the 30-minute now, is because the fact that the 4 hour did close like that, which means it engulfed up this area, it engulfed right here. And since it engulfed, it means it probably was a structure break on the 15-minute. Not even the 5-minute then. Yeah, right? So anyway, what I'm gonna be looking for is now some sort of move, something like this. Maybe up in here, just to show me that I want price to go up now and make like a lower high. And even though it didn't break here, I'll take the lower high here because I know that the overall momentum on a higher time frame now is looking really bearish. Okay, so that's why. But if it breaks above here, then sells are omitted, and it's probably a buy. So that's what I'm seeing now. And let's go back on the 1 hour, 2 hour to confirm what we're seeing. Okay, so let's play it. Bam, right? So we have that. Okay. So price is respecting this resistance area, it seems, right here. Bam. Double top. So in the 30-minute, you probably could have caught that, right? Well, there's not really entry on the 30-minute neither. At least nothing I would see that would give me a... Well, since a confident trade, what you could have done too is, since we're so confident that it's bearish in the high time frame, right? And since, like I said before, I just contradicted myself too. All we're looking for now is sell signals, right? And that's a sell signal right there. It asks me, right? Because that's a what? It's a bearish engulfing signal or a bearish variation. So what could have happened is you see that print could have dropped to the lower time frame, right? And then we could have. This is the real kind of seeing here, right? Well, these two. Anyway, we're gonna put a sell order right below here. Could have put one below here, and let's say here, and then put this above here, right? And then could just sell it to here now. Just if you want, if you're like a little scalper or something, sell it right to there. Because personally, I mean, it's not a bad trade. It's 40 pips. And you see this, the support was holding, so like why not? For a nice little intraday trade. So yeah, now to take this sell, it's too late to get in the sell right here. So what you need to see is the price probably go back up here. If we go back here, up here, I don't know. Let me see. I'll check the 4 hour. Yeah, man. If you go back up here, I'm taking the sell from the top. Honestly, if I see price struggle up here again, I'll take price to the top. I'll even take it like for something up down here. So, because also another thing could be, let's say price does continue, some sort of break and retest to the downside. Okay, so what I need to do is stop going to the high time frame because this is not real. I think about using this backtest thing. You get the replay candles, but that's why I like soft FX. The movements are weird. It is so rapid on this. Like you can't see the candle develop. You know what I'm saying? Like in the actual when you're actually trading live, you can actually see price develop. And then because those are emotions too that you have to overcome and practice while you're seeing develop. To be like, okay, I've seen this candle form like this before. Blah 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 blah. Because sometimes you can see a candle forming and then you get out of it and then it closed. Which is why you should really wait for candles to close. So never mind. So here, let's play this. Let's see. So one, we need number one below to confirm the break. Bam. So right now this is broken. So what I'm waiting for is a retest to the upside. Thing with GJ too, like when you see it's doing a move like this, sometimes this bitch don't really retrace, bro. It's crazy. But it'll retrace, but it'll make like tiny retraces in the lower time frame. You can't really. So I'll come on the 15-minute and watch, because when it's moving, it makes very shallow retraces. Okay, that's good. That's a good sign. So that's like a little support for me. Down. You're seeing that broken. Probably put something like here. Yeah, I like my stops to go somewhere about here. It's kind of low though, isn't it? That's why, well, eh. Like I said, GJ, the way this bitch is worked out. So this is something I'm testing on right now too. Cause this would be my emotions during a live candle, because I'd be like, damn, should I get it now? Should I wait for it to come into here? And I'm gonna just watch it for now. Let's see what we're doing. Bam. So technically I would be in right now, and yeah, I'm in, and I want to go. Hold on. I would like to go my TP. So this area here is a good area, right? But yeah, it's a solid area. So since we have this, we gotta break out of this, and then we also gotta break. So let's put into here. Only reason, because since I made this, I'm looking for price to now look to make a lower low, which ideally would be in this green zone here. So let's put it there, because we gotta follow our rules, not our emotions. I'm gonna put it like that, okay? That way, if it slightly top it, then maybe I'll still get my TP token out, you know? So let's watch the way this candle form on the 3rd minute. So let's play it out. Okay, so what I'm seeing is I'm not gonna bring this down here until I see this make a lower high. Oof. Possible lower high. There we go. Double top. Yep. There we go. So yeah, I'm gonna bring this to here. I'm gonna bring it to break even. See how it forms on here. So this is a sketchy spot because we just kind of tapped the support here, right? So let's see. Bam, TP smashed. TP smashed. Well, okay, not yet. God damn. So my TP would probably be like around here, but my stop loss for now. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I already took profit. Yeah, I'm out this trade. We out this trade. So yeah, not a bad analysis. So what we must pay attention to though is, like I said, for the regular, yes, I'm a break and retest trader, but you gotta be able to recognize when GJ is like, when GJ is in momentum. Obviously, the most perfect trade setup would be bam, 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 right? But we didn't get that. We did not get that. What we got was price came into here. Not even a 23.6 in here, dog. You know? So you gotta be able to recognize that, though. So let's pick that up right now. So what I'm seeing is, surprise. This would be some sort of engulfing setup, if you want to say. I'm sure in the 1 hour, it's an engulfing candle. Yep, see. So how can we digest that? So we could say price found support right here. Price found support right here, and then it just failed to close above. Failed to break above. Failed to break above. If you look on the lower time frame, you can see It did that, and then no wick to the top. Some Raja says no wick to the top, and then you have this immediate candle, doji. I guess what I would have done was, I probably, since I seen the support found, to catch something like that, and I'll be using it a lot, but I would just drop this here, put nice stuff above there. Like Raul said one time, what they say, uh, don't be afraid to put like this is a 30 pip stop loss, right? But look at the ratio; it's still 2 to 2. Well, two, yeah, whatever that is, 2.22, which means that's like more than 200% that you would gain. So that's a profitable scenario, right? And then the reason, like, if you want to be what's the word, conservative, you could have put your thing right here, okay? But GG's a wild pair, and I don't trust it that much. So an instance like here, like right here, you probably would have backed out of that, right? But knowing that you still have all this room up here, and then even probably at this point, this is where you're as you can see at this point, look at the cross here, like right here is where your 50 EMA is, right? So that's, and 50 EMA really and truly acts as a dynamic support. So I think that's your last option, if anything. So instead of putting it there, I just put it here. You feel me? So like we're above the previous swing height, but we're like, we gave it some room too. Cause I still think price could like tap this. You know what I'm saying? If price was to break this, it probably tap this area, right? So anyway, I've missed out on trades like this because I was trying to be too conservative. You know what I'm saying? When I say too conservative on my entry, too rules based. Like, that's what people say. Like, on another trade, yeah, you probably could do that. But since GJ is up here, and since like I said before, GJ don't really retrace. Like, it retraces, but if it's pushing, don't expect a deep retrace. Okay, so that's why if it's really moving, don't expect a deep retrace. Go on like the 15 minute or something, and you can get your entry from there. Right? So what we see here is, or two, like what you could do, another conservative way to enter is, so this happened, this confirmed. Probably in this move, I would put a, obviously lower lot size because my stop is so high, but I would put a smaller lot size to keep my percentage good. And then here, because this is low key a retest right here as well. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because if you draw a rectangle here from the previous low or the new low, you can see that 1, we came into the golden zone. 2, we tapped right off of this support. You know what I'm saying? We tapped right off of the support. Let's move all that bullshit. Tap right on the support, right? And then you could have got an entry right up here, person. If you want to, let's say you miss this, don't force the trade, okay? Just go on a lower time frame and wait for the little retests. And honestly, I'll probably confirm with the 30 minute because the 30 minutes are much better. It's conservative, more conservative, obviously, but it's a much better like confirmation of direction or continuation than the 15 minute, right? Because like here, right? This is an example right here. Let's say we see something like this, you think, yeah, we're going back to the downside, right? But then, you know, I mean, technically you did go down. You did go down right there, right? But you still gotta come up here, okay? And on the 30 minute, you didn't really get that. Like, you get this, but honestly, when you have these candles like this, like no wick, they're not the best. I don't know, I'm iffy about it because Raja, he says there's no range. As you can see, this close, we think it's coming down. I mean, I guess it may have came down too, because look, like I said, you got 7 pips on this trade. Like, see, I'm just always I'm very adamant on the fact that after every candle close, there's some sort of retrace. As you can see, it happened right here. This retrace right here. This close, retrace right there. You see that? This close, retapped. Well, came down. Minor retrace. Retrace. Every wick you see in the opposite direction, that's that's how the candle opened. Like, this kind of retraced here, and then went up. Right? So anyway, you could have got an entry right here, and you could have got another entry right here, and then yeah. And if you was, let's say you're playing a day trading, you put this here, found support there, bam, entry up here, 24 pips, bagged. You even could have gone to this one, right? And then you close that, you get again on here on the 15-minute. Move your fibs, or redraw your fibs. Come here. Well, sorry, this would actually go over here. And bam. Once again, that's 50 pips. 70 pip right there. So yeah, that's that trade. So let's continue the movement. I just got stuck breaking that down. Pretty nice area though, if you ask me. So now, as you can see here, price found support. Like I said before, that everything was bullish on the weekly. So now we've made a higher low. So now we can possibly try and take this monthly now. Let's see if we can do it. Okay. Let's see what we're working with. But if it must be known, or it should be seen, that we are in a beautiful downtrend on the 4 hour, right? Right? Because I'm already said we broke structure right here, broke structure right there, right here, made a lower low, downtrend confirmed right here, right? And then not to mention, on that downtrend, you put in a point A, a point B, and you have this beautiful trend line here. So like trend lines, they say it's always like you can almost, not almost, but that third top is pretty reliable, so to say. Okay, so we should pay attention to that as price comes into that area. Okay, and if it doesn't do that, and it doesn't, let's say it breaks this area, right, price can still, we still gotta watch it for this area, because price can still, this is like this downtrend isn't broken until this area here is broken. Okay, so let's play them out. So bam, price came up, so I print this. So I'm gonna drop on a 2 hour, like I said, I don't like when the price, when it just like push through. Maybe gotta go on the trade there. So let's see how this is like forming on this time frame. That's the force. Okay, so we definitely slow it down. Okay, and it should be known that I can do this. As you can see, I can pull this right here. And that's another thing I've noticed about GJ dog. Like, price did not retested this area when it was in momentum, but right, when the momentum dies down and it goes into Asian session, maybe sometime Asian session, but dies down, you will get that retest. You will probably get that retest. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, this was a really good area. Like in a normal trade, probably would have topped this thing, then continue down. But now this is the time when GJ kind of does that top. You know, when I'm not saying it's gonna happen now, but these are the times when you can expect it to happen. Okay, so we're playing up in this area here, which is broken support, now possibly turning to resistance. We tested the area, we tested the trend line, this look is closing like that, and let's see if it's gonna respect the top right there. If it does, I'm getting in. So now I'm waiting for a close below. Bam. Okay, so there we go. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a sell order right here. My stop's about there. And yeah, man, I'm looking to, this is clean traffic here, so I'm probably looking to take out this area right here. Let's see if we can get a bet entry on the 15. So look, bam. So we probably may get a pullback because we just tapped the 50 and then the 15. So let's watch it. None. Oof. Don't worry. Okay, now I'm looking for my entry. Okay, I'm in. Oof. Scary. So now you gotta watch for is something like this. Euro, stop. It's my dog. Yeah, his name is Euro. Okay, now we gotta watch this. Possible, may get stopped out here, honestly. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get stopped out. Yeah, I'm gonna get stopped out. Wow, they can stop that. Let me stop. Why is it playing like this, bro? Wow. Wow, you see that? Y'all see that? And that's why you trust your analysis. Wow, this thing was walking on the wild side. Look at that. So let's see how we could have got a cleaner entry. I guess that's the difficulty of putting, the dangers of putting a limit order, because yeah, it happened, we got the retest, but what the real thing I should have waited for was something like this to occur. Okay, which is the bearish engulfing or bearish variation right here. This is what I really should have waited, because by putting this here, yeah, I'm gonna win this trade possibly, but that was a tough situation because I was experiencing 24 pips of drawdown. You understand? Like that, with a sizable lot size, there's a lot of pressure on a trader to hold that drawdown. Okay, so that's why we always strive to get premium entries, or at least entries close to support. Like if you notice here too, resistance formed right here. Okay, so that's something I could have highlighted too, actually. Something I probably should have highlighted. So if you can see that happen right there, bang, bing bang bang. See that? Yeah. And we broke this low here, so I'm gonna wait for a second entry. So let's check that out. Now, what I'm thinking is just put a sell stop below here. Okay, so let's see. But the thing about the sell stop is, though, if the price isn't coming down, it's not coming down. So that means you're probably gonna get entered because there was some sort of bearish candle formation occurring, which is a more safer entry. Okay, so I'm in. This is bearish movement. I'm in. Okay, so yeah, now I'm looking with the take out this low. Don't worry about that. One candle don't change it. One candle don't change nothing. But looks like it wants to retest again. playing around. Oh, I think this is Asian session, huh? It's about to be Asian. So yeah, this is 5 o'clock close right here. I think it should be noted too that we are forming some sort of resistance right here. Okay. So yeah, let's play it out. I'm gonna let 5 o'clock close first. There it is. So I'm in the trades now. I don't really trade Asian session though, so. But we're watching how she moves. Let's watch how she moves in Asian session. So she came back, test resistance. I remember back in the day. Yeah, I got a sub. Back in the day, actually pretty profitable doing this too. I would, so let's say that something happened, I would have the 15 EMA and the 45, I think. 15 EMA. That's what I'd do is, so clearly the daily close is pretty bearish here, right? Daily close bearish here, right? And but you can see here that it did some retracement, which means this is a wick, right? On the daily, that means this is some sort of wick, a 15 pip wick. Okay, so what I would notice is that we close with a lot of bearish momentum, and I see in price start to retrace at the end of the daily close. So what I'll look for is I'll put my entry. This is once again playing with, not really waiting for confidence. It's kind of like a confidence trade. But I put my entry at, like, you see where this is where my 8 EMA is, where 50 EMA is right here, right? So I put an entry point like right there, a sell limit. And I just get tapped in, and I notice that when Asian open momentum comes, like when they say when in momentum, price will fill the wick, or it will follow the just continue. It continues, you know what I'm saying? So, and then it would just fill that wick, and I would profit just like that. 2 trades, bam, 50 pips, and that's me profitable for the day. So let's see. Asian Open is about, I think here. So now it's my birthday. This is my birthday, July 15th. This is how I'm getting some trades on my birthday right now. Honestly, I'll put an entry below here, just because why? This is a bearish candle pattern, price pattern. So I'll put an entry right below here. First of all, my stops, these are too high right now, so break even. Well, that's really in profit, but for now, we can break even. And then I'm gonna put my stop probably about here. And I'm in. You may ask why I took that trade. Well, it's simple. Like I said before, we close with bearish momentum. The daily close is really bearish, right? But I'll show you. So the daily close bearish, right? Yeah, this is a harder example. So anyway, I just go to 4. The 4 gives you better data, okay? So the 4 close bearish sell, and we have this area right here, and price just was retesting, man. Like, 15 minutes was gave me enough information. I just, because I knew the upper time frame was bearish too. You know what I'm saying? So I had more confidence from that. So let's go from there. Let's watch this. Bam. Okay, our TPs are gonna get smacked. If they not, let's do this. Just know that all my trades are probably at this point, or at least this point. And we got taken up. Just say that we won our birthday trade. So I wouldn't be surprised if the price tops this green area here, because like I said, that's why I put that there. That's the negative 27% on the 4-hour trend. So see if it tops. Nope, it does not. Okay, so I kind of want to do this price action here. So let's go back to here. So we won those trades, right? Yeah, we just saw the price go up, but let's see how we could have catch that, right? Like what signal we could have catch in real time to catch that. So as you can see, this demand area is pretty strong. Well, this is fresh demand, as you would say. Why? Because the top there is the first top from this demand zone, or this demand area. And price started to form some indecision, as you can see from the consolidation that's starting to happen right here. So we got a 30-minute. That's what we're seeing as well. We have this area right here, which could possibly give us some trouble area, so to say. Maybe it's just an area to watch out for if price starts to come up. Okay. So 15-minute. What I'm seeing is, I think what this would look like is a bunch of wicks on the upper time frame, right? Nope. What I'm just seeing is, what I'm looking at, it could possibly is support over here. Yeah. This just goes into the fact that daily was still in the uptrend, right? So that's my thought process on it right now, because daily, or my hypothesis, or my point of reasoning for it right now, daily was still an uptrend. So yeah, this is the 4-hour trend playing out, okay? But this is a very consistent 4-hour trend. So yeah, daily is like that, but for me to like, it's gone too far. For me to say this 4-hour trend is broken, I'll have to see this area up here get broken, right here, right? I would need this area up here to get broken, personally. That's the only time I would say that the trend is broken, because this hasn't broken. Well, looking at broken, like I say, we have to make a higher high and then a higher low, and I would say the trend is truly broken. Okay, so let's see how we can get in. Let's go at 30-minute. Excuse me. So we're reaching consolidation, indecision, like to the top, playing in the zone. What I'm noticing though is what it just stood out to me is, remember Q said this too. If you look, even though we're consolidating, there's still higher lows being formed. Okay, so the same resistance, but it's still higher low being formed, as you can see. Okay, so that's something to watch. That is something to watch. Okay, so if we come here, let's see that, and let's see how it plays out now. So break it this, I'm looking to possibly get in. Damn. So honestly though, a best entry would be like probably getting in, putting an entry above here. That's your best. That's your best. You know, but you could try and like do something here. Let's see if you can get something here. Let's see if we get something here. Nope. Yeah, the best way to enter at that point would have been like a breakout scenario. So I'll log that. So if you see like price making higher lows consolidation, same high, but then that could also be said because over here technically price was over here on the 15-minute. Price is kind of doing that too, right? Price is kind of doing that too, but and breakout trades are dangerous because it could have did this and just come like that. Honestly, so they're just watching now. It seemed to find some sort of resistance in that area that I marked out, by the way, as you can see. Left leaves clues, remember that. So so seeing that, I think I'm gonna put a buy stuff like above here. This is me trying to catch that in thing trade, because what I say, we have resistance here. If price goes above this area, then you feel me? If price gets above this area, then it's probably going to continue going up. So let's check it out. Yeah, I'm even more confident in my trade now. Because wick down, cross the upside, we above the 50 EMA, we just bounce off of demand. These wicks are concerning, but just watch it. On a 30-minute, it's probably not much wicks, right? And all this bullish momentum, like I said before, there's still mean nothing. And broke above that high. Let's see. Bam. What a move. This moves to break even. And we topped. We went above. Now, like I said, for this area to be considered broken, we need 2 candle close above. And we don't get that. So right now it's not broken in my eyes. And as you can see, it just tested the area. It literally just tested the area. And also, if you notice that the 4-hour trend is still intact. The 4-hour trend is still intact. It has not been broken. And it came up in this top. It tested this resistance area. Okay, so now this close below here. Now this close below here, you could possibly take a decent sell to here, but that's kind of in the middle of a range, to be honest. But is that I don't know. I'll need like some sort of retracing here. Let's see. Yeah, the stop not working. Out of the way. Whoa. Nah, this is watchable. Because remember what I said too. He was in momentum. What time is this? Right? This is, you see this? This is 5 o'clock close. Right? We was in momentum. When I got this entry, it's because price of momentum and it did a shallow retest, right? So now this is around after 1 o'clock. See, after 1 o'clock, as you can see, price. But the market closed here, 11 o'clock. False momentum, volume, retested structure. As you can see right now, bam, you're going to the moon. So I will have to take this trade according to my rules. I'll take this trade. So let's put it here. Yeah, bullish movement. Seems like a 1-to-1 trade. I'll put it like in here. Hopefully we get a better entry. So let's see. Ah man. I don't that entry though, to be honest. I don't know if I'm feeling this entry. Whoop, there it is. I'm still watching though, because I don't like that. Okay, now I'm feeling better about it. What's this line? It's something I drew. Okay, so clean traffic to the left. Yeah, I think we should be able to take out this TP. So let's see. Oof. Okay, so what I'm noticing is we're making higher lows right here, okay? We're making higher lows today, bro. We are making higher lows, so I'm okay with the buy. Ouch. I think I'm gonna lose this one. Yep, we lost that one. First loss of the week. That's okay because, yeah, I don't know. It's just okay. We came back and tapped support, so now we just gotta see what happens in this area. I'm not gonna take a sell. I'm like neutral right now. Well, it's a 50 minutes. Let's look at the 4 hour. One hour looks bearish though, personally. This is probably, yeah, this is exactly how it lost this week. See how I could have not lost that trade though. So we have this. I guess the thing too is, know that I'm gonna start following the 4 hour trend, bro, on GD. I'm gonna test that theory because it seems like the 4 hour trend is always correct, bro. Reason being, I mean, technically we are in a range. It's very dangerous to take in the middle of this range, right? But yeah, but like I say, we're in a 4 hour downtrend. We retested the high, price came back. This is ready to drop, man. Found resistance. Could have took a sell from right there. Yeah, so like I said, knowing that we know in a downtrend, that means sales are more probable. Could take a sell from there. So if price goes below here, I'm gonna take a sell to down there. So what time we're in now? Okay, so London session is about to open up. Let's see how London opens. Okay, so we broke below. I like that scenario. Stops a bit big, wide, but we're gonna see. Ideally I would like more of a thing in there, but I only put this here because GJS could go sometimes. Okay, so we're in. I could put my stop down here. So I think we're gonna top my TP. By this time, my stops at break even. I don't care if I lose this trade. I just want to win it. And I lost. But I didn't lose. I got break even. So that's why I put our stops at break even. This is the area to watch for here, though. I'm gonna try it again. Stops above here, down here. I'm gonna try this area now because as you can see, price tapped it. I would have won the trade. I just got overzealous with the TP, I guess, because this is technically support as well. So let's see. Yeah, I'm in. And price is playing around. Here I'm up on my stop and break even. Probably like 10 pips. How much pips we at? We're up. Put like three pips in profit. And I would have got stopped out. Good stop though, because I would have won the trade. It's playing around. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be in that anyway. I would not want to be in that. Sissy. That's some ugly price action, man. No cap. That's really some ugly price action, man. God damn, that's ugly. That was some ugly price action. So anyway, so we're down here, we're closing like this. What day is it? It's Friday. It's Friday morning. That makes sense. So I think that's it, right? Yeah, that's it.
This is the first palm.
Just do that live, thank you.
Huh?
Nothing. It is bad. So that happened. And yeah, that's GJ. And that's it. Thanks for coming to the stream. Hope you enjoyed that. Leave a like if you did. Leave a comment if you have any queries, any updates, and yeah, man. Thanks for coming. Bye bye.